Kim, what is our first main topic today?
All right, guys, our first main topic comes from Clifford Fausset. He says, so the trailer is finally out, and lo and behold, no Andrew and no Tobey. But also, I noticed no Willem Dafoe, no Thomas Haden Church, and no Rhys Ifans. Yet the characters they portrayed are still presented. So will those actors be in the movie, or will this be another Red Skull situation where we saw the character, but the original actor Hugo Weaving did not portray him?
All right. Thanks a lot for saying that in, Clifford. Number one, I don't think there's anything to worry about at all. A trailer is 2 minutes long. There's no need to put in the face of everybody. They showed us Electro is there. They showed us Sandman is there. Just because they don't, why would they have shown the actors? There's no point. I mean, this is just a trailer. They let us know they're there. So I don't think we're looking at another Hugo Weaving situation. Obviously, because somebody else played Red Skull in Infinity War. I don't think we're looking at that situation here. I think we're going to see them. It'll be fine. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I don't see any reason to believe otherwise, because there's no need to show the actor in the trailer. I mean, you've only got a very, very small number of seconds that you can work with your trailer. Do you want to take away a few of those seconds from Doctor Strange? Do you want to take away a few of those precious seconds from Ned or from Peter, so you can just slide in a pointless shot of Thomas Haden Church going, hi, I'm here? Like, I mean, it's just not really necessary. So I'm not going to worry about that, but who knows? We'll see what happens when the movie comes out. You guys remember this image? Let me see if I can get in on this. You remember this image here? Remember this?
Mm-hmm.
Big surprises.
Big surprises.
Right there. Trailer launch fan event with big surprises. There weren't any big surprises.
Oh.
Except for big surprises from me and maybe a lot of other you guys as to what wasn't there. Like, if there was any big surprises, it's like, okay, Doc Ock's there. Yeah, we knew that from the last trailer. Okay, Goblin's there. Okay, you kind of implied that in the last trailer. Okay, yeah, he's talking to Doctor Strange. Yeah, well, we knew that. So big surprises on the poster. Okay, not really any big surprises there, at least as far as what was, but surprises as to what wasn't. As a matter of fact, I hate doing this to ourselves, guys. But we're going to jump back and look at that little game we played yesterday.
Oh,
we're going to look at the odds.
big L's.
The big L's we all took on our guesses and predictions and percentages of what we thought was going to happen in this trailer.
Man.
So let's go back and visit
you took that down. I didn't know you were
We should have put some money on it, man. I came to collect.
You should have spared that on Google Drive.
So let's look at this first. So as far as who's in the trailer, right? As far as who is in the trailer, who won't be in the trailer.
Oh my gosh, look at the first one.
We number one. Okay, so first, Doc Ock.
Okay.
All right.
That's a given.
Obviously, that was a given. Like we all said 100%, 99.9%. We were all certain he was going to be there. Absolutely, he was. Okay, so obviously, no doubt. That was that. Then Electro. Obviously, I mean, Ray still just came in on the right side.
That's why I did it that way.
Ray came in just on
I
the
didn't
right
want to
side.
lose all the way.
So just on the right side of things. So 85%, 90%, 51%. Okay, so like all there. Goblin, I actually went under 50. I went under 50. Now, I was still pretty high at 49, but I was under 50 on that. Kim, you were down at 30. Ray was at 49.
Yeah, we all took the L there.
And we'll do. I mean, we weren't way off. We'll give ourselves some credit here, but still, we did go under 50 on
this
that.
This next one, I think I took.
Sandman. Again, we were all, up there. I mean, Ray went under 50, but I was 65%. Kim was 80%. Sure enough, we absolutely got him there.
Oh, and here we go.
And
my W,
only
baby.
Ray.
My W. This win makes me the most credible source in the film industry. Thank you. That's it. That's all we need. We don't need to go over the rest.
We don't have to look at any other numbers. So Lizard, I said 25%. He was there. Kim, you went 40%, so you were also under, but you were closer than me. Ray is the only one who takes the win on this one.
Yep.
Ray went over 50%.
Just frame that.
Just take that frame shot and frame it up. Okay, so that was Lizard. But here we get.
Here we go. Here's the big.
Tobey and Andrew. Now look, I'm going to take comfort in the knowledge that I was not the only one in this world that really thought, number one, we would, and number two, we should see Tobey and Andrew in this. So I went 90 and 90. Ray got a lot closer than me. Actually, Ray went he went under the 50%, so he was 49. And Kim, you said 0.
Yep.
Give my money.
Got that one. She got that.
Give my
W.
money.
So
That's a dub.
Kim went 0 on it.
I told you.
Now, I'm going to bring up something a little bit that might dispute that whether or not they were in this trailer.
Oh,
in a
just
second.
accept defeat.
No.
We'll
There
talk
we
about that.
go.
We'll get to that in a second.
I have something.
Don't you tell me to accept defeat. You were pointing this out
Oh
too
my
before we
God.
started the show.
just
You
already-
yourself were
Kim,
pointing
you're
this out
just
before we
already
started.
I just kidding.
You don't know it. You just lost.
First of
already.
all,
Okay.
You just don't know it yet. Slowly, as the show goes on, you will slowly feel that losing feeling inside
No.
for no reason.
But we were all, I mean, I called 90%. I would have put $10 on it. You could have said,
And I would have
bet you
taken your
$10,
cash.
and I would have been handing over $10 to you on this. But you, Ray, you get 49, so you get the win on this too. Venom. I really thought we were going to
Oh
see
wow,
Venom.
we took the L on there.
I
forgot.
definitely took
70.
an L.
90 and 69, just because Ray wanted to say 69.
Yeah.
And-
the chat was telling me to, and I had to put it in there.
Oh my god.
So now you're blaming the chat.
No, they wanted me to say 69, so I had to do it on one of
You're
them.
all
Ray is a man of the people. So we all took, Venom, no Venom.
It should have been 6.9. I should have said 6.9.
Morbius, Ray
Of course.
takes the 0 on Morbius, and he was right.
Yep.
He was right.
I mean, did we look closely? Did we see a little bat somewhere within the thunder and the sand?
don't
Don't
laugh.
Campea this.
I had some people writing to me last night saying, in this one scene where you see Spider-Man in the black outfit, there's some bushes, and a couple of people write saying, I can swear somebody's in those bushes. What if it's Morbius? But you know what? No, I'm not. That's a stretch for me. I'll say we'll take the
Might
L
be
on that.
homeless Morbius.
We can take it.
That's not real Morbius. That's someone who's just had an unfortunate life.
Sunlight. Okay, so, but Ray took the goose egg on that, so Ray was right. Michael Keaton. Ray said 65%.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I thought there was a chance, but so we went under 50. I said 26. Kim said 30. So there we go. Craven the Hunter. All of us went under 50. I thought there was a chance, so I gave it 45.
I totally did.
Still took under 50. You took 40, so you thought the same. Ray's the one who took the goose egg, so we were all
Craven
coming.
will probably be in the next phase of the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
They're
Yeah.
probably saving him.
So Ray was the most correct. Then we got Daredevil. All of us went on the no side. I said 18%. Kim said 25. Ray took the goose egg.
You know, I had a question about that. Where is this Daredevil? These rumors starting from? How
the
does he even
rumor started
fit in
over a year ago.
How does he even fit in this whole?
Well, it's the whole thing with Netflix, and the way the rumors started like a year and a half ago was the fact that now that this is how it started. Now that Peter has been outed as being Spider-Man, he's going to need a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
And that's where the whole thing started from. And then there has been a lot of reports over the last year. And so that's kind of where that came from originally. All right. Then we had Mysterio. I took the 2%.
Oh,
Kim
yeah.
took 10. Ray went 51. And you weren't alone, Ray. I saw a number of people online saying they thought Mysterio was
that
going to
was
be
the
in it.
most likely I thought would appear. That's the one I really feel like, oh man, I took the L on that one.
Right. So, and all of us, the idea of Robert Downey Jr., yeah, sure, there's a chance, 11%, 35%. Ray taking the goose egg on that. So, yeah, he wasn't there. Miles, I said 5%. Ray said 0. Kim said 70.
Look,
I would have.
There's
Kim
a-
took the big 7-0 on that
are
one.
you sure I did? Because there's a
Run it back.
lot of different scenes. There's a lot of lights. There's a lot going on.
True.
We might have missed him.
Maybe.
He might have been in plain sight. Did we look at all the TVs? Did we look at all the books and comic books? I'm not sure I'm willing to accept that loss.
I think you're just going to have
yet.
to take it for now. I think you're going to have to take it
I'm
for
hoping they
now.
reference
For
Miles
now.
at least. Reference a little thing in the movie, maybe like a little, just even one sentence that references.
Well, they did it in one
Miles
of the other
existence.
Spider-Mans,
But
right?
they
By
need to
having
do it
Gambino
again
there.
just to keep my hopes up for a live action Miles.
All right. Then the last one I think we did was Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk. All of us basically, I said, well, there might be a slight chance, 30%. Kim said 0, Ray said 0. So there we go. So that's how we did. That's how we did. So let me tell you what my two biggest surprises were. Biggest surprise, number one, was that no Tobey and Andrew in it. Although,
Oh,
well, I'd be remiss if we didn't point this out here. Okay, I'd be remiss if we didn't point this out.
Detective Campea.
Here we go. It's on
we
the
go.
case. All right. So we all saw this shot, right? And now, as soon as this shot came out, in the movie, everybody was like, okay, well, there is something a little funny about this picture. It looks like Electro is going at something that isn't there above Spider-Man. It looks like Lizard is going in to engage something that isn't there below Spider-Man. And it looks like Spider-Man in the image is going straight at Sandman. Now, many of you guys know, but for those of you who don't know, on Sony's Brazil Twitter, they put out another version of the trailer. And in that trailer, we get a slightly longer and different look at it. And you've probably heard people talking about this online. But here it is. This scene goes, watch Lizard. It looks like he's bringing his fist back to punch somebody, but it ain't Spider-Man because Spider-Man's way above him. And then watch Lizard's head. Bang. Somebody punches him in the face. Somebody punches. First of all, it looks like Lizard is going in to hit somebody, and then his head cocks back.
Oh my God, it's Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four.
No, dude.
Yeah.
It's John Cena. It's John Cena. Cena punched him in the face. No, I mean, so look.
Yeah, that's
we have seen what has clearly happened here because again, as you see Spider-Man going through the middle, again, Electro's going at somebody
and
that's
Electro would have been on an angle.
Yes. Instead, he's going at something else. Lizard is clearly going at something else. I mean,
he clearly
obviously,
gets hit.
yeah.
Yeah. So
if they didn't show that, you could say that, oh, he was going after the building that Zendaya or MJ was on or something like that to disrupt Spider-Man, but that right there is just, I don't know what else
That
to
is
say
an
about that.
the sleuths.
It's
The sleuth.
well, especially when you
but
consider,
that's a good catch, though.
especially when you consider that Marvel does this all the time. We have seen Marvel do this repeatedly, that they will digitally remove something, like they removed in the Infinity War trailer when Thanos had the thing and he's fighting Captain America. They digitally removed a bunch of the Infinity Stones, so the audience wouldn't know. Oh, at that point he already has all these Infinity Stones. Or they digitally removed in the one Civil War trailer.
Civil War, especially.
As the people are running towards each other, they digitally removed Spider-Man out of it so that the audience in the trailer wouldn't see was that.
Right.
I mean, look, there are other problems. Now, I'm seeing some people saying, oh, no, he's not, Lizard's not getting punched in the face. It's debris hitting him. I don't see any debris hitting him.
That's what I was thinking first.
And what is Lizard cocking his fist to punch? It ain't Spider-Man who's 15 feet above his head.
And look at his arm. If you look, it looks like his arm is being twisted back.
There's some sort of impact happening, just the way he jerks his body.
And who is Electro going after? Look, to me, this is not proof.
Yeah.
But to me, it seems fairly clear. There are, whether it's Venom or whether it's Miles Morales, but
It's Miles, you
come
guys.
on, I'm going to say what we're all thinking.
Right.
It's Tobey and Andrew.
I have something to say about that.
What do you have to say about that?
I try to stay off social media and try to stay away from spoilers, even though it's really tough. But if I watched this trailer without really knowing anything and I just saw what was going on, I would have just assumed, oh, Tobey and Andrew is going to be in this just because of all the characters from the past. So I don't know if...
well, to be fair, people have been assuming that for a year and a half.
Yeah, but this trailer actually, to me, because I don't believe in anything until I see it.
You think their absence speaks
They're-
volumes?
Yeah, they're in it. And I've been like, no, I don't want spoilers. Like until I see it, then I'll believe it. But this one, it's almost telling to me that they are in this film.
JP in live chat saying, you're all wrong. It's Batman. It's Batman taking out Lizard. I like that. But yeah, so I mean, to me, it looks fairly clear that this is... Now, I'm going to tell you the second thing that surprised me. The thing that surprised me, number one, was that there was no Tobey and Andrew, at least that they didn't digitally remove. So that's the first thing that surprised me. The second thing that surprised me was, I have been insistent that when they drop this trailer, it's going to end with tickets on sale now. And Tobey and Andrew will have been in the trailer and they will sell all the tickets, not some of the tickets, not a lot of tickets. They will sell all the tickets. So not only were Tobey and Andrew not in this trailer, but it didn't end with tickets on sale now. It ends with tickets go on sale November 29th. So I'm going to throw out a wild theory here, guys. Wild theory. We're getting another trailer in less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
I really think that. I think we're going to get another trailer in 2 weeks, which is not unusual for either Sony or Marvel. Sony and Marvel many times have released multiple trailers within weeks of each other. This would not be new.
A trailer or like one of those first look kind of features? Like
I think trailer.
Like a third
Okay.
final
I
trailer.
think they're going to put out third trailer because generally speaking, 3 trailers is the sweet spot for most movies. Most movies will do the 3 trailers thing, right? So I think we are going to get a third and final trailer. I'm just going to dig myself into this hole.
Yeah, dig it.
There's going to be
Let's dig this hole.
Shovel 1.
There
There's
we go.
going to be another trailer. Shovel 2, it will have Andrew and Tobey in
Uh-oh.
it. Shovel 3, that one will end with tickets on sale now. I just think, look, Marvel knows that formula works. That you put out the last
we're gonna
big
go
trailer.
through this all
You will
over
find a
again
way-
in 2 weeks.
You will find a way out of this grave.
They will. They will. Marvel has done this before. They've had huge success. They put out their final trailer with the words tickets on sale now. Now, granted, this is a Sony distribution, but I think they're going to take the lead from this. There's only been 2 trailers, and I do believe, I still firmly believe, because look, I still think this. You put out this movie without having shown Tobey and Andrew in the trailers. While there's a lot of us fans who follow all the inside information, and there's probably a lot of fans who would be like, hey, it would be even better if they didn't put them in the trailer. I get that. But the reality is they are leaving $30 to $40 million on the table opening weekend if they don't put them in the trailer. Whatever this movie makes opening weekend, it would have made $30 to $40 million more if they had had Tobey and Andrew in the trailers. Of that, I have zero doubt. Zero doubt. I feel 100% confident about that. So I am going to be shocked. Well, I'm already shocked that they didn't have them in last night, but I am going to be shocked if, number one, they don't have another trailer on the 29th, which I do believe they will.
So on the 29th, then, like
Yeah.
the same day the tickets. Okay.
Yeah, I think they will release a trailer on the 29th, end it with tickets on sale now, and I think Tobey and Andrew will be in it. But John, didn't you just say this week that you thought Tobey and Andrew would be in the one last night? Yes, I did, and I was clearly dead wrong.
Also, I'm taking my sick day on the 29th, so I won't be here for that storm, just in case they don't drop.
That would be the 30th. You need to say it would be the day
30th.
later.
The 30th.
So, yeah, and I want to give you one more wild theory about this trailer. Okay?
Only one?
Why?
Okay, maybe several wild theories. Several times, let me make sure I get this on the right spot. Several times in the trailer last night, we got to look at Peter in the black Spider-Man outfit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Stephen Strange in a Spider-Man costume. I have nothing to back that up with. I have nothing to back that
You
up
know what?
with.
I would agree
And
with you.
just blew my mind.
I would
right
agree
there.
with you on that.
Yep.
Would you? I think, especially since in the trailer, they set up the conflict that Strange thinks we've got to send these guys back to die, and I think he's probably trying. It looks like, especially in this scene with Electro here, it looks like he's trying to lure Electro out. So like he's standing there with his back to Electro. Electro races in the air, but he knows he's there because he brings up the fist. You see Doctor Strange. Now we've all been assuming, myself as well, we've all been assuming that Strange gives Spider-Man some magical properties or whatever, maybe some magical devices that he can use to protect himself against these guys. But I'm just going to throw it out there. Wild theory. Look, let me be clear. If I had to put $5 on it, I would say it's Peter in the costume. If I had to put money on it, I'm going to say it's Peter in the costume. But I think there's a chance here that that's actually Stephen Strange in the costume. I think there is a chance. I'm just saying there's a chance.
That's an interesting observation.
I mean, so
I never thought about that.
I actually didn't think about that. I thought the first thought that came to my mind was, oh, Steven's sharing the power. He's sharing the magic. But,
So I don't know. We'll see. But let's take a look at this for a second here. Let's go over and take a look at this trailer a bit. As we bring it up, and I'm gonna mute it for sure. But as we look through this trailer again, I thought one of the cool things was when we saw Electro, he had the electrical
Yes.
arcs made the classic
Yes.
Electro kind of sign of it. So look, we were talking about this already, but it looks like, at any rate, it looks like that the basic idea here is that, number one, I think Doc Ock, because remember we were talking about this a while ago. It's like, Well, if they pulled Doc Ock in from the end of Spider-Man 2, he had kind of redeemed himself at the end of that. It looks in this trailer to me like Peter befriends Doc Ock, that Doc Ock and him. I think the reason Peter really feels hesitant about wanting to send all these guys back to die is because I think he befriends Doc Ock. I think him and Doc Ock will have like that fight at the beginning, and then they'll become friends. I think we even see Electro and Doc Ock go at it at some point in the trailer. I think I might not be remembering that right. But yeah, so I think that's why I don't think we see Doc Ock at the end there and that big, as Spider-Man's going towards Electro, Lizard, and Sandman. I think, one of the other guys being blocked out might be Doc Ock going in with Peter to fight the other guys.
Oh, that's a good point.
True.
So, I mean, maybe yes, we'll have to see, because again, at the end of Spider-Man 2, he's kind of redeemed himself. So there's some interesting things there. But then I kind of think at that one big shot at the end, you've got Doctor Strange saying, they're all coming through. They're all coming through, and I can't stop them. I think that's where things are going to get bonkers. Because a lot of people are talking, oh, that's when the Spider-Men are going to come through. It could be a lot more than the Spider-Man. Remember, I've been theorizing that maybe we might even see some classic X-Men. I just think when he says they're all coming through and I can't stop it, I think that this could be the on your left moment from Endgame. This could totally be the on your left moment. We could have people coming through. We could see, listen, brothers and sisters, listen to me. I'm just saying, could it be possible here that they're all coming through and one of the purple flashes of light happens and all of a sudden standing there looking confused is Wesley Snipes' blade? Could it be that a flash of purple light happens and the smoke clears and there in a classic X-wheeled wheelchair is Patrick Stewart as Professor Charles Xavier? Only for moments, but would that not be like an Endgame moment for this movie? Look,
and then the end credits come up right there where they pause it.
Oh my God.
It'll just leave it open for them to do, what they need to do.
Now, I see some people in live chat saying, John, manage expectations. These are not expectations. Remember, never let speculation become expectation. But speculating? I'll speculate till the cows come home. I never let I am guilty of, from time to time, letting my speculation become expectation.
Just a few times.
But I'm not letting it become expectation. I'm just saying, these are all possibilities when you look at the moments the Marvel has created, when you got him going, now they're all coming through and I can't stop them. I think things are about to go wild.
I don't think you're wrong
It's that
to feel
line
that
right
way.
there.
Really?
Because if it's not all those specific things, I think that moment where he says that, I would put money for sure that is a moment where we are going to get something that's totally bonkers. That is a setup for an on your left moment. I totally agree with that. Now, what that is, I don't know. Because I don't think he's talking about just the few villains that we already saw. Because he's like, all.
Yeah, I mean, and hey, listen, this could also include...
Did they show Peter in that shot when he says that line? Did Peter look like beat up or did he look fresh?
I mean,
if he looked beat up, that could be the end, the end part. And that's where we see Venom coming through.
Even if they did... no, that can't be when Venom comes through.
Okay.
The reason it can't be when Venom comes through is because we already know when Venom comes through, it's at the exact moment that Peter's doing the press or that J.K. Simmons is doing the Spider-Man is Peter Parker.
You're talking about the end credit scene from
Venom 2, right?
Yeah, which I still haven't seen. So now
you haven't seen Venom 2 yet?
I haven't seen the whole thing. No.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen the whole thing. Of course you haven't. But all I'm saying is I'm not saying we should expect any of this, but look, even consider this. You could see Luke Cage come through the thing. You could see Ben Affleck's Matt Murdock.
Yes, please.
Daredevil come through. I'm not saying that he will. I'm just saying the possibilities with them saying this is like anything multiverse where even Doc Ock and Electro are coming through. What's stopping then Wesley Snipes' blade?
You would have to see Spider-Ham, though. If that's going to happen, we got to get some Spider-Ham up in there.
Yeah, again, so look, if I had to put money on this, do I think Wesley Snipes' blade is going to be there? No. If I had to put money on it, do I think Ben Affleck's Daredevil's coming through? No. If I had to put money on it, do I think Luke Cage is coming through? No. But are these now possibilities that are available to John Watts and Kevin Feige to throw in there? They're absolutely there and available for him to push those buttons if he wants to. And I'm only saying, you know, in my best Dumb and Dumber, there's a chance. That's all I'm
So
saying.
you're saying there's a
I'm
chance.
saying there's a chance. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying there's a chance. That's it. Ray, just curious. I know you said you liked it. Was there anything in particular in this trailer that either surprised you for being there or you were really surprised for not being there?
I just really like the look of the Green Goblin. I don't know if
He
they
looked-
changed
yeah, he
it.
looked great.
Like he had the ears.
Uh-huh.
He has like the more pointy ears, and I also like the look of Electro. But I will say this: is Jamie Foxx still doing the Mike Tyson biopic? Because
Yes.
he's looking a little.
Yes.
He's looking a little big right there. No, if you look at him, he's.
Yeah, I think they
They've been talking about it for years.
I think after New Year's he posted a lot on his Instagram about this is what I'm eating right now.
Yeah, because I think he's
I
preparing
just
for
talked to Mike. I can't believe he did that. Yeah, he shared a lot on Instagram about filming, so that definitely has been happening.
I'm guessing it's never going to happen.
The Mike Tyson?
They've been literally. I think I was at AMC when we first were talking about Jamie Foxx has signed up to play Mike Tyson, not at Collider. I was at AMC when that story first came out, I think, and they still haven't done it. And Jamie Foxx is just getting older.
But we
No, he
recently-
shared some stuff on Instagram that was like that day, like
Yeah, I know he's been
with the
wanting to get
hair
into it, but I
and
don't
with
know.
like this is what I'm eating
And then
today.
we're getting off
I don't know.
topic.
Now we're talking about Mike.
I'm
Okay.
getting us off topic. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Breaking
I
news:
apologize.
Mike Tyson will be in the multiverse,
There you go, coming
played
through.
by Jamie Foxx.
No. But I did like Jamie Foxx's look. I mean, it's better than the last Electro.
Yeah, again, that when the star arc kind of went around his head, it's like, oh well, there's classic Electro. So I don't know what stood out to you most, Kim, when you looked at either something that was there, something that wasn't there. Like, what was the thing once you watched the trailer for the first time and the trailer ended? What was the thing that was freshest on your mind, or your predominant thought after you saw it for the first time?
MJ falling.
Did that remind you a little bit of the Amazing
Because
Spider-Man 2 when
It
Emma
totally
Stone was falling?
reminded me of that. It reminded me of when Gwen Stacy was falling in John Watts' version. But also, Tom Holland recently said something about the film, and he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he said, like, look, this is going to be a great film, but it's not like fun, lighthearted like Homecoming
said it was gonna be dark.
And I think he specifically said the word brutal. This is going to be brutal. And I think we might lose MJ, at least in one universe.
Maybe.
So that's the thing with
Yeah.
the trailer that stuck with me. I wasn't like, oh, she's falling and he's going to catch him. I was like, oh, shoot, she's falling. What's going to happen? Because it's
And if she
so
dies,
bonkers.
could that open up the thing of him? That's why he's like, there's nothing left in this universe for me.
Madness.
And he goes over to the Sony world. Maybe there's another MJ.
Maybe even Ned.
Maybe even Ned.
That totally
Maybe his
would
whole
be
family
it.
sacrificed.
But Ned wasn't
Yeah.
falling. MJ was, and that's what stuck with me because I'm like, the stakes are so. Because several times in the trailer, she's like falling and he catches, falling, and there's that really cool scene where they go right by that train or something. But for some reason, that really caught me because I was like, oh, I don't think this might end the way we think it's going to, but. So
All right,
much
well,
in the air.
Listen, I am sure we're going to talk more about the trailer a little bit later in the show because I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably fired in comments or questions about. So we will talk more about the Spider-Man trailer just a little bit. But for now, guys, what did you think about the Spider-Man trailer? What surprised you that was there? I'll be honest with you, nothing really surprised me about what was there. Big surprises.
Big surprises.
But what surprised you about what wasn't there? I was clearly shocked by a few things that weren't there. How did you guys feel about it? Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.